Hello, nieces and nieces. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here I do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today we are going to speak about body fragrance, fine fragrance mist to be exact. So if you're interested in hearing about my fall 2023 fine fragrance mist selections, please stay tuned. So we're going to get right into the content, and we are going to be speaking about fine fragrance mist. And you guys, honestly, all of my fine fragrance mists, probably with the exception of two that are not included in this video, are all Bath and Body Works. So I have I had over 150, but I have did a lot of decluttering. Can I talk? A lot of decluttering. And I have maybe a little over 50 now. But I'm happy about what I still have left in my collection. And there are a few that I am excited to either start wearing this fall or put back into rotation for the fall. So let's just get right into it. This is Vanilla Mocha Cream. This came out, I think, 2 years ago or maybe a year and a half. But this is the Vanilla Mocha Cream Fine Fragrance Mist. It has fragrance notes of cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid, and white tonka bean. This is a fine fragrance mist that wears really well with anything vanilla. It's going to always enhance and pick up that vanilla. If you have any fragrance that may have a coffee or a cappuccino or some type of cafe note in it, this fragrance pairs really well with that. So I really enjoy this fragrance. I do like pairing it with another fragrance that is a fine fragrance mist, and it serves as like a fragrance of the day. You really don't even have to add a perfume with it, but this is really nice. I did not get it when it came out in the Facet collection, but what I will do, since I'm like almost half through, I will consider picking one up if it comes out for SAS this coming winter. So again, this is Vanilla Mocha Cream. So since I've mentioned it, this is the one that I like to pair with it, and I have worn this as my fragrance for the day with layering, because this is a very good fine fragrance mist. It is like fragrance of the day worthy. And what I mean by that, normally fine fragrance mists, we use those for hair mist. We use those for our body because many of us ladies, not me because I put perfume everywhere, we don't like to put perfume directly on our skin. So we will accent our skin with the fine fragrance mist because the oils and the ingredients are not quote unquote as harsh. But this right here in combination with this, it works really well as a fragrance. So the fragrance notes in Midnight Amber Glow, this was my favorite. Still is. This is like in my top 5 for Bath and Body Works fragrances. It has smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. Oh my God, this is so good. And my favorite thing to wear it with was the coffee and whiskey that came out last year as well. But I have that in cologne form, but it is so good, you guys. So I did a lot of layering with this. I did have the cream. I made it through the cream. I was afraid to repurchase the cream because I'm so fickle. I change up. I loved it last year, and then this year may come that I might not love it as much. So I made sure I got the lotion instead of the cream. But if this comes back out at SAS, I don't think I need another fine fragrance mist because I do have an extra fine fragrance mist. But I am considering, if it's out or if I can find it at SAS, picking up another body cream. Again, this is Midnight Amber Glow. All right, so the next fragrance is Blackberry and Basil. Now, I picked this up, I think, at a summer SAS, but I've always known that this would be perfect for spring, just the blackberries itself. I do really like blackberry forward fragrances for the fall. That is like one of my fall, winter fruits that I don't mind, along with cherry and apple. So this has fresh blackberries, pink pomelo, sweet basil, and jasmine petals. So the blackberries and the basil, I think, is absolutely perfect for the fall winter season. But really nice. I love to pair this with my Trish McAvoy #9, the blackberry, vanilla, and musk. But this wears well with anything that's like has like a musky note. For some reason, this blackberry and the basil, it just accents really well with musky notes. And I think I've also paired it with the Narciso Rodriguez musk for her, and the white and black bottle pairs really well. So it gives it just that tardiness, that you may be lacking with a musky note. So again, this is blackberry and basil. All right, the next one. Now, because of the name of this, I think a lot of people take this as being a summer fragrance. But I always tell you all, you wear what you want to wear when you want to wear it. But like I say, some things are just intended, or they just perform better in certain seasons. But most of these fine fragrance mists, honestly, I don't think that they would not perform well when it's warm, but I just prefer to wear them when it's during the cooler seasons. But this one right here, Beach Nights. All right, now the title, Beach Nights. This has fragrance notes of toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, Samoa Accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. Now, you do hear the beachy vibe fragrance notes like the sea salt and the driftwood. However, I do think that this is more of a gourmand forwarded fragrance with the marshmallows, the Samoas, and the vanilla. I like this. Now, I have paired this with one of my summer Spring Bun #9's Liberty Island. It pairs well with that because it picks up on that marshmallow note. But this is one of those airy gourmands, if you get it. So it's really like, depending on what you're trying to do, I think that you can play it down for the summer with something that's aquatic or aldehydic. You can do that in the summer, but you could also play it up for the fall with something that's a little more gourmand. So I really enjoy this. And like I said, I think I gravitate to it more during the fall. Again, this is Beach Nights. All right, the next one is one of my favorites, and I need another one. I haven't seen it out. Again, I didn't even run across it on at some of the most recent SAS, but this is one of my favorites. I think this is the second bottle that I had, and it's almost gone. But this is coconut candy apple. This is so good. This has candied red apples, shredded coconut with vanilla spice. Perfect fragrance. This is really good. I do think that this pairs really well with a subtle coconut, not so much like one of your coconuts like Santal, not Santal, but Soleil Blanc or Beach Walk from Replica. If you just get a just flat coconut fragrance, I do think that that would pair well with it during the fall. But I do like to wear this mostly with Eden Juicy Apple by K.I. Lee. So again, this is coconut candied apple. It's so good. So good. It smells just like, you can get that apple in it. This almost smells like it has a little caramel in it too, but it's good. All right, the next one is another fragrance that's probably in one of my tops, whether it's top 5 or top 10, I don't really know, but this is Fairytale. So Fairytale has fragrance notes of pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. Now, if you are in the fragrance community, you know that this has been deemed as the dupe for YSL Libre. And I do think that this fragrance may have some lavender in it, and they just did not share that note with us. But Libre has that lavender note as well as that orange mandarin note. And this does smell like it could be a part of the Libre family. So I have two Libres now. My first one was the La Parfum, and I would pair it with this. It wears really well. And I've also paired this with the Ness Seville Orange, and it pairs really well with that also. So I really enjoyed this. I had it in every form that it came in. I do have a backup of this. I think I still have my candle, and I think there is a moisturizing body wash somewhere in this house. But this is really nice. I enjoy it. So I'm glad that I do have a backup and I still have this one. But I do think that it will pair well with any of the Libres. Fairytale is, I think it was a fan favorite last year, along with the Midnight Amber Glow. And the Midnight Amber Glow came out around this time last year, but I think this one came out at the beginning of the year, like in January or February. But she was definitely a hit. This is Ice Lemon Pound Cake, and I do not have a backup of this. I don't know why, but I should have gotten one. This is so good. This is just what it says. Ice lemon pound cake. It actually puts you in the mind of one of those, I think it's the lemon cookie, the Girl Scout cookie that has that white confectionery powder on top of them. But this smells like a lemon cookie, just like it. A lemon cookie. This is good. It has fragrance notes of sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake. It doesn't smell like a lemon pound cake to me. It smells like a lemon cookie. All right, but I'm excited for this to pair it with Lyra from the Customorati line of Jojof. So I added that to my collection. And I'm really excited about pairing this with that. But I have paired it in the past. The only thing that I remember pairing it with is the Valentino Yellow Dream. And, you know, that's a very citrus-like fragrance. And it went really well with it. But I'm very excited to be pairing this with Lyra. So stay tuned. I'll let you know how it goes. So again, this is Ice Lemon Pound Cake. The next one is a classic. She keeps coming again and again and again. And I think for the most part, either you love it or you hate it. I've heard people say that it was better in previous years. But I do enjoy wearing it. And when I am wearing it or I'm in the mood to wear it, it's almost like I crave it for some reason, if that makes sense. I crave this. And never had any luck with getting a good one in candle form, but as far as like the scent in my car, the little disc that you could buy for your car, I crave this particular fragrance. And it is none other than Vanilla Bean Noel. So the fragrance notes in Vanilla Bean Noel are fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow kiss musk. So this is one of those fragrances of a very, very few that I will apply at night, depending on what's going on. And sometimes, you know, the mood that I'm in, but I will apply this, you know, in the back areas and wear it to bed sometimes at night. Because like I said, it's something in here that's kind of intoxicating that caused me to crave it. But this pairs well with any type of gourmand fragrance, vanilla to be exact. I have paired it with the Viva La Juicy Gold. I think it's the gold. The one, I think it's probably like number 2 or 3 that came out. But it's the one that has like that high caramel note in it. I paired it with that. I paired it with Prada Candy in the past. And Victor and Roth Bun Bun and the little cute bow burgundy bottle. But Vanilla Bean Noel, you can't go wrong. Like I say, I've heard people just not like it at all. And there are some people like me that really enjoy it when they enjoy it. So again, this is Vanilla Bean. Okay, so this next one, it is definitely a classic. So much so till it does not even have the fragrance notes on the back of the bottle. So this is Almond Blossom. So I truly enjoy this. Every time I'm decluttering, I grab this and then it's just something that would not allow me to release it. So the fragrance notes in Almond Blossom are sweet almond, vanilla orchid, and cashmere musk. You do get the almond note, but this has a cashmere musk that is nutty and it almost have a certain sweetness to it that is so good. And I must say that this is definitely a year-round fragrance, but I do like to wear it in the um fall months. And what I remember pairing it with are two things: are Rolling in Love, of course, for that almond note by Killian, and Cashmere Kush by Boy Smells. So really enjoyed this. I've had it in my collection probably about 4 years now, maybe 5, and it still smells really nice. So again, this is Almond Blossom. All right, the new fragrances that I just recently picked up. And the first one is Chasing Fireflies. You can get these in store now. And you guys, I know sometimes people don't want to hear about things that they can't get, but you can always go to Mercari and you may already have them, or you can find them at a SAS sale, perhaps. All right, so this is Chasing Fireflies. The fragrance notes are golden pear, jasmine blossom, illuminating woods. All right, so this is good. This is really good. That woody note that's in here with that pear, it is the perfect balance. And the jasmine too. This is one of those fragrances I can smell every fragrance note that they say that is in here. This is really good. I have worn this with Versace's Dylan Purple. I have worn it by itself because I did have the perfume. And it's good. I really like it. I wish I had gotten the big bottle of perfume, which I probably will pick up if they have it at SAS. But this is nice, you guys. It is a fruity, woody type of fragrance. Completely enjoying it. I don't buy sets anymore. So I only have this one, and I think I picked this up at one of the $5.95 sales, but it's definitely worth getting and having in your collection. You can't use a reward for it, so you have to wait until we have one of those body care sales or wait for SAS, but it's good. Really nice. This is Chasing Fireflies. All right, the next recent one that I have purchased is so pretty. This is Black Cherry Merlot. I'm not a big fan of the Black Cherry Merlot candle, but I was really intrigued by the body care because I've never seen this, and it's good, you guys. You definitely have to like cherry in order to buy with this fragrance. I think I let someone smell it, my daughter probably, and she was like, it smells like Robitussin or something. But sometimes you get that because the firecracker pop, I kind of thought that it gives you like a cough syrup smell. But I like it, you guys. This has fragrance notes of dark cherry, black raspberry, and Merlot. So I have worn this with Electric Cherry, which is a fragrance I have by Tom Ford. But I do think that this will pair well with any cherry forward fragrance. So again, this is Black Cherry Merlot. The next one is something that I picked up. This is new and in store now. This is Moonlit Martini, and it has fragrance notes of vibrant fruit, sparkling gin, and midnight musk. I must say I was impressed by this. I went in, I was going to get one or the other one. This one or Copperfields because I only had one reward at the time. So I decided to get this one over Copperfields, but I do plan on adding Copperfields to my collection. I like this. This puts me in the mind of a fragrance that I have by Nichane, and it is that gin note. And Nichane doesn't have gin in it, but it has rum in it. Yes, Moonlight Martini does have that alcoholic beverage vibe to it. You definitely can get it, whether white or brown. But This is nice. So nice till I'm like, I went to Fragrantica looking for a fragrance with gin note. And I think someone actually wrote in the comments, I'm gonna have to go back and look, and they gave me a recommendation of a fragrance that has that gin note in it. But I like this. It's it's nice. It smells like a sweet gin. You definitely get that vibrant fruit, and the muskiness, it does kick in after it dries down. But I like this. I just got to find the right fragrance to pair with it. And I think I would even consider picking one of these up if we had like another sale, or if I can find. And I'm sure this will be at SAS. I'm almost positive. But again, this is Moonlit Martini. Right. And the last fragrance, and I think this is a favorite among some people in the community, but this is White Pumpkin and Chai. It has fragrance notes of pumpkin, vanilla, and cinnamon. And the cinnamon in this, it is definitely kicking, you guys. When I first got this, I remember pairing it with Invite Only by K.I. Lee, and let me tell you, it was a beautiful combination. But that Invite Only, it was just way too strong. My sinuses are too sensitive for something that strong. And I tried over and over again to get acclimated to it, wear it, but my sinuses said no. So I ended up gifting it out of my collection, and I cannot recall what I have worn this with off the top of my head. So if you have any suggestions or recommendation of what to wear White Pumpkin and Chai with, please let me know in the comments, because I do like this. I really enjoy this during the fall season. It is really good. It's the cinnamon in this, you guys, with the pumpkin, the cinnamon and the pumpkin together, because I'm not a big fan of pumpkin, but I definitely like this. So I did pick a backup up at SAS earlier this year. So that's all I have for you guys. I want to thank you again for coming back to the channel. If you have any suggestions or recommendation, or you can list your favorites or what you're excited to start wearing as far as your fine fragrance mist for the fall, leave those in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.